Okay. After a long time, another video log. Back to the pavilion. The topic today, what I'm going to discuss is the problem of understanding. I am what I am. For the past few days, there was a there was an interesting discussion, dialogue, or argument, whatever we can keep, is going on with one of my seniors. It was related to a statement by Anthony Hopkins, who said, I am what I am. I don't expect anything from anybody, and I accept everything, so I don't have any problem in life. Mr. Hopkins stated this in a picture, and that was shared through Facebook and other things. To think about this particular aspect so strongly, this psychological aspect of I am what I am. A man, being a social animal, being living in a social world, it is not essential that he has to get into some kind of control by some other's rules, by some other uh, traditions or laws, whatever it is formulated by some other human beings. Uh, but at the same time, when we think about this, I am what I am statement as a statement of defensive, as a statement of defense psychologically, today, day-to-day world, human beings are reluctant to the advisors of others because others' advisors will not help me in any way. We are reluctant to the religious texts, though we pretend that we are following the religious texts, but that is only we are following the religious texts verbally, only during the prayer sessions, holy mass sessions, inside the churches, mosques, temples, during the hymns, or whatever it is. We are not, we are more reluctant to the ideas of others who put on this will be better for you. If I'm going to go and say to some other human being, some other persons, especially if that is a youngster, then automatically at that moment he will say, no, I'm what I am. I don't want to hear your ideas because I live my life, but I don't live your life. I don't want to take in your advices because I know what I am. This I am what I am actually comes from the prior knowledge of knowing what I am. And in this particular individual, intellectually, he is defensive, stating that I am what I am. I don't want to hear from you. what actually happens when this statement is a difference? We have to think about it very deeply. We have to inquire about it deeply. A man's life or any living being's life is changing every moment. If I'm going to be defensive, stating that I am what I am, then I am not willing to change, which could be influenced by external forces. You can anybody can say that stating that I am what I am actually is understanding what I am, and I am willing to change. How could that ever happen? How could a statement that I am what I am will lead an individual to accept changes? I accept everything. I don't expect anything. From where a human individual is accepting everything, whatever it is coming from outside. Say, for example, if somebody is giving you a gift, I accept that gift. Human mind is saying that I will accept the gift. Say in another mode that somebody is criticizing you, discriminating you, or even physically or mentally torturing you, I am going to accept that thing also. If you're going to say I accept everything, then it does not come from anything inside, it is from outside. So this accepting everything comes from outside, and expecting nothing is also from outside. That means I am being lonely. That means I don't want anybody. I am isolating myself from others. So let's think about this in one or other way. If I don't live in a society, I don't want any human being. I don't want this society. I don't want anything else, any living being or whatever it is. Then what is going to happen? I'm isolating myself from everything. Then what exactly is happening? I don't want my family. I don't want my uh, life partner. I don't want my children. I don't want my parents. I don't want any of my relations. I don't want my friends. I don't want my colleagues. I don't want anybody to praise me. I don't want anybody to criticize me. Okay, but if that is the case, then likely we are dead. Then likely we are not living at all. Life is movement which happens every second. There are somebody who are ready to praise you. There are somebody who will criticize you. There are somebody who will provide you with lump sum of money. There are somebody who will not provide anything at all. There are somebody who will care you. There are somebody who will ignore you. There are people who will always need the presence of you. There are people who don't need your presence at all. This is a 700 million population all over the world, and we are just thinking that I am isolating myself from something else. So I am what I am. I don't want to hear your advices. That statement exactly means that I don't want to hear anything from the society. I don't want to hear anything from anybody. That is not the right statement, right way to put it off. It will become right only when I am feeling from my mind that I am okay. I am so aware of the facts, what is happening around the society, around me, and I am so aware that what is happening in this world. I am so aware what is life and what is going to happen with life. I am so aware what is the reality or the truth which you are seeking every time. In such a case, it is really possible for a human being to state that I am what I am now, because I don't know what I am going to be next moment. I don't know what external forces will come and affect me. That is the reality. If I am going to say that I don't expect anything from anybody, then likely we are like uh, inanimate objects, non-living beings, non-living things. That is not going to happen ever. We are influenced by the natural forces. We feel the breeze of the air. We feel the beauty of the nature. We feel the beauty of the animal kingdom, or whatever it is we can say. Then, in such a case, we are influenced by the external natural forces. Then comes the human forces. We are, yes, every moment being influenced by the external forces, external human forces. We are one or other way interrelated to others. This way of relationship will not at any time keep us isolated from the society and stating defensively that I am what I am and I will accept anything, everything. I don't expect anything. How I will not expect anything? That's the petty human mind, to expect things. I don't want to live. I don't want to die. But that is the reality. We have to accept that. There is another way of putting it around. If a man says, I'm what I am, I don't have any rules, don't have any rules. My answer will be that I don't have any rules. Don't live others' life. But put it inside you. Put all the things inside you, what is happening inward and also outward. Inside you and outside you. What is happening with you and with the people outside. How we both are interconnected each other. In such a case, we will get the highest state of alertness or awareness, and we will have our own set of rules without any negotiations, without any negations. We will have that our own set of rules, in which every action what I am doing will create only harmony to the people, which will create only happiness to everything and everybody. I mean, all the living and non-living things. It will create happiness to the Supreme Being, the Eternal Father, peace, and after all, we are seeking peace all through our life. Then our life will be proper. A man should be always ready to accept change. I accept everything will be contradictory if a man defensively states that I am what I am. I accept everything means then he is willing to change and he has to leave this adamancy at any moment. I am what I am only now, and I don't know what I am going to be the next moment. I don't know what I am going to be tomorrow. I don't know whether I will exist tomorrow. all lives with now. So we have to get the highest state of awareness, the light inside, which will tell, which will state that I know what I am now, I don't know what I am next moment. I know, I am sure that I will not be what I am now the next moment. When the state of awareness comes, the rules what we make for ourselves will not have any conflict with any relationship. It will not have, it will not breed any new troubles in the society. It will not create violence. It will not trigger any kind of problems for one's own self and for others. This state of thinking, I am what I am now, is needed for every human being instead of saying very in the upper level, in the upper level of film, saying that I am what I am. I don't want to hear your advice. That is the wrong statement that has to be avoided to live in peace, prosperity, happiness,